Oh shit. We are motherfucking live. Quick test stream. Alright. Uh Yo, it's yo it's myself. Just show up in chat. Okay. Now we wait a moment. Hey, yeah. Hell, oh shit. That that just works. Okay. That's crazy. Um. Okay, let's fucking open something new real quick. Just do a quick beat. Just a quick little beat. It's never hard. I'm a great fan of Flex. Um. Yeah. Let's have a little look what we can come up with real quick. Uh. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. I think you can hear that. That's good. Shit. First off, a melody, a sound that we can put some drums on later. Um, the good old Suicide Boy progression. Perfect. It's very important that we loop this, I guess, and then perfect. OBS is telling me, giving me a warning. The bit rate is very bad. Okay, nah, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine though. 20 frames per second. Amazing. Amazing. Okay. We're going back. Hit it with the 2 steps. ain't gotta be perfect. It just gotta be something that I can watch later. Perfect. Okay. Now we switch those stock samples with something that I like. I got this Funk Drum Kit Volume 6 of Reddit. I I struggle to not use it every time that I do a beat because the samples are just very good. Excuse me there, buddy. Okay. We need a kick. The kicks is where this pack really shines. I don't know, they punch you in the face. And I love that. And they also have very good snares. Okay. Let's see how much we can push FL to the limit. Gonna add some 808 now. Gonna keep it simple. I just recently spent some dimes on the hard 808 pack because you can go quite far with the mobile tuned 808 bass that is for free. But after a while, you tried most of them, you want to have some different sounds, and of course you could many of my drum kits come with their own 808s. But what I struggle with sometimes is that they are in different keys than what I am doing my shit in. So I would rather have something predefined. I'm not an audio engineer. I'm a producer who fucks around and finds out. That's a very easy approach for me, and that's what most of the time works for me. All right. Got no viewers. Oh my god. Is this the pretty much average experience for everyone doing this, starting out with this? It is, and I will be fine. I will be fine. Just tell yourself that you will be fine. Okay. So what I do when I do 808s, because they're pretty much they don't have to be. This is not written down, but I usually do that where I will just align my 808s with the kicks, and I think this is pretty much industry standard. Works pretty good most of the time. Sometimes I think in one or two instances I try to go off beat with them too, or add a bit of extra kicks with the 808, because usually you will have a kick at every start of a 808. Yeah. So what I do, from the drum pattern that I have, I copy the kick, I put it in a new pattern, I paste it, and I can go from there. Sometimes I need a little bit of melody cues, so I will also paste this haunted mandolin in again. Now we can open up the piano roll, and over here we will have all the times that a kick is played. Very good. Just quick and easy. Easy. Quick and easy. I'm not as fast as those speedrunner producers. Uh, Although I did try that once, and I made some great beats when I tried to just go as fast as possible, but it was never in any dimension close to what other people are doing. So now we can remove anything besides the 808 because you don't want this playing double. You don't need double kicks, you don't need the double melody. So now we have a very simple loop that we could work off on. Now then again, what we could do is we cut away the mandolin from the drum patterns. We want them alone. We make its own pattern for it. Here's a common mistake that I usually do all the time, but I will not do that right now because I'm not doing it for I am doing it for myself, but if other people will see this, maybe eventually you wanna maybe give them a bit of an idea of what they're actually looking at. So we have the drums, we have the 808, we have the mandolin. Now, of course, this doesn't make a difference to anything other than visually having a bit more organization. A lot of times I tend to just have gray patterns everywhere, and that is, for me, that is usually no problem at all because I've been doing it for that quite a while. But yeah, usually you want, especially if you want to show it to somebody and they want to understand what each and every block, every pattern you have does, or what sound it does. That's a very, very good idea to do that. All right. Then what a great advice that I once gotten from someone who once I released a little EP on SoundCloud. That's where I usually put all my stuff, and I distribute from there. And then I, because I wanted some people to hear it, maybe that have not heard of me. I mean, I don't have a great following anywhere. I have like 24, 20 to 27 followers on SoundCloud. I wanted to reach out a little bit, so I put it on a Beats the SoundCloud Reddit in hope that someone would listen to it, and someone did. I still have to go get back to him because I got a little lost in production. But what he told me is that layering is very important and just helps in general to make your sound more full. So now we go back to the pattern of the mandolin. We would decide what great VST would go well. What happens a lot is that I just open 20,000 instances 20,000 instances of Flex with different VST presets playing, and yeah, most of the time that works well. But I also am trying to use a bit more different stuff. So I'm looking at the list. What could I use? How about, so we don't just have 10 instances of Flex playing, we are going for the Lo-Fi 3 Lite. This is a free VST because I'm a budget producer. I usually go for the free VSTs because you can already do a lot with them. And when I do spend my money on something, then I for sure will try out the free version if it exists before, and yeah, I mean sometimes I won't because many light free versions are already so great. So we will listen. We'll listen to this pattern and just kind of think of what could go well with this. I mean, we could just by standard, this VST plays in higher octaves than what it is displaying. But we are in like a E4, C4 key, so this is already a little low. I'm put it down, put it up 2 octaves. Let's hear this. Great. You hear nothing. It's very good. So what do? We put down the channel of the mandolin because the mandolin is going crazy loud. Let's hear this again. You can now kind of start to hear it. And I actually like this a lot. It is not too, it's very subtle, but you can hear it's already supporting the mandolin and making it sound more full. And I think the mandolin I'm gonna leave like that as is. Now we're gonna, I'm sorry, open a Flex instance again. I wanna go to all the presets and I'm just gonna randomly go through them. And just gonna go through them strings are perfect. But now we're gonna just let him play. Well, I think this is a bar from here to here. We're just gonna play him. And now the problem that I have is that the attack is very slow. But maybe this is just stupid me being being a dumb little boy. Sounds very bad. Okay. Now because I want this as a different element to the mandolin, I'm gonna put it in a new pattern. Pattern 4, let's call it. Very creatively calling it strings. Let's give it a random color. Let's listen to the whole block. Already, even though I set out to do something very simple, a very simple beat can sometimes just hit hard enough. Now, let me increase the drums. Let me not let the 808s play from the beginning. We want the mandolin playing all the way through. I'm kind of building this on the mandolin. I think the strings can come in on the beginning of the fifth thing. I'm good in heck yeah, I did music before. Alright, just checking my OBS real quick to see. I'm still getting warnings that my bitrate is kind of slow. I hope this is not affecting the music and only the video output. That would be the greatest outcome. Okay. Back to it. Let's play this. I noticed that I would like these single notes to play just for a bit longer. Like I think double them. And what I really like to do as well is let's actually go here, make those unique. In the beginning, I really like to remove the kicks so that you only hear the hats and the snare. Then we have a bit more of an intro sequence. Nice. The snare goes crazy. Chill out a bit. Not so much. What we're gonna do later anyway is throw heck load of sound codizers on everything that I wanna have pronounced a bit better. All right. Even though this is very simple, it goes, at least for me, that already goes quite hard. But maybe my standards are very low, so yeah. Now, in our mandolin progression, we have in the last bar, we have a bit of a different progression. So I wanna mirror that with the strings too, but just put it on every second 4 bars. Yeah. This would sound like. Excuse me, I don't wanna bait you into not hearing what I wanted to show you. I'm gonna increase this a bit, increase the 808s and the mandolin. So now pacing wise, it makes more sense for me. Have you heard that? I did. Yeah, it doesn't need to be like a lot, but you want to different put like enough to keep it spicy, to keep it not all same. You want it same but different. Okay. So we have 8 bars of intro, then we have 16 bars of just the same shit, and then I'm just gonna copy this again, but now I'm gonna change up the mandolin. So we're gonna make the mandolin unique here. Please don't hate me for not using macros. I cannot remember them for the life of it. We're now gonna put this 2 octaves up and the lo-fi light 2 octaves up, and then we're also, I think it would sound nice if we would speed it all up a bit. Whoa. Very good. Put that back. Just gotta go in and make sure that it lines up nice. And copy it. And I'm just gonna be lazy. Excuse me. Okay, you know what? There's even an easier way. You go over here, you copy this, paste it here, done. And now put it 2 octaves down. So we have a bit of differentiation. There's a lot of noise build up from this VST, so we're gonna what I do? Okay, technical issue, skill issue here. Let's go with this. Let's do it again. Let's listen to what we got. Okay. I think I might end the stream right here because I just wanted to test if this would even work and my computer was strong enough to handle this pressure. I think it did. I will look at this later and see if it was any good. To any potential viewers in the future, I want to do this more often. Uh, just to get a bit more engagement. Of course, I'm doing this for me to put myself a bit more out there because although I can feel a bit of ramping up engagement on SoundCloud, none on Spotify, but I understand it's I have kind of a niche sound and I haven't really advertised myself to any playlist makers. So yeah, as priority one, I'm doing this for myself to gain a bit more fame in the community, and I hope I will be able to do that. This is a very crude attempt. Um, as you can see, I got the paint banner on top, uh, and I already struggled to put the chat that is below me in here. I've always thought of being technically very adept, but when it comes to streaming, I have pretty much no idea. I'm surprised that my 10-plus-year-old machine of a PC can still handle this. Um, I feel like I'm pushing it to the limits though. I wish I can in the future get some better equipment. It would also help me, of course, with music production because I am feeling that yeah, if you want to do something with 10 plus plugins, it's not gonna run super well. So yeah. I think nobody joined in on the chat or the stream, but for a first quick test stream, this is perfectly fine with me. Have a good one, and to many more streams.